In this video, I'm going to talk about adding fuel to the fire, right? These next videos I got coming out, they're gonna be real good. I hope they come out good. Yeah, right. Like I say with like I say with a lot of my videos, like a lot of them have like a common theme to them, right? It's like it's funny, but anyway, like I say in my other videos, right? That's what like I say in a lot of my videos. That's why I like being alone, because in a in a way you don't add fuel to the fire, right? Like it's like it's almost like kind of like a new thing where like people are starting to just tap into their subconscious mind, right? Things they're like not things they're not aware of. I mean, like from a social media aspect, people are just starting to tap into their subconscious mind. Hold on one sec. To their subconscious mind, and from like a social media aspect, and so it's like that's why I like being alone, right? Because it's kind of like in a way it minimizes the excuses people can hold against you, right? But like it also that also comes with some baggage though, right? Like that's a whole nother video. Now that I like take the time to think about it, but I just want to talk about that, right? Like that's why I like being alone. It's like I'm a good dude or whatever, but like at the same time, like like you ever hear that saying, you can't trust a man without a bad side, type of thing. It's kind of like that kind of deal, right? Like it's like I say in a lot of my videos, like it takes two, right? Like cause and effect, right? Chain reaction, right? For every action has a reaction, but every action has a reaction, but not every reaction to the action. Every reaction to the action doesn't have to be one that's binary, right? That's like I gotta react like this. I don't. Like you have options, right? So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, and it's like it's interesting, man. Like these last videos that I've been making, like I just been keeping it 1,000 on them. I just been keeping it 1,000 on them, right? So that's what I'm doing. It amazes me the excuses people continuously come up with, right? I say that on my other videos all the time. And not only avoiding of trying to nigga got more time and shit, right? A nigga feel like he can focus better, right? Oh damn, man, all kind of shit. To be honest with you, I had a point I was trying to make, but I forgot it. But it's like it's interesting, like how you can how something so similar in life you can draw the comparison with, right? Like I say in a lot of my videos, you gotta watch who you surround yourself with, right? Some people are gonna throw all that shit up on you. And like I say in one of my other videos, that you go and tag along, right? You go and tag along with people and shit. That's also your decision, right? So like it's funny, bro. It's funny. So I might as well talk about it in this video, like manning up and constructing our own, trying to construct our own thought forms, right? Or trying to change the narrative. Yeah, in a way, construct our own thought forms, what we think about a situation. So I might as well talk about it in this video. Because like for example, you have celebrities and shit, right? Like I don't I don't have anything against celebrities and shit, right? Like they that was a long that got me that helped me with my childhood and shit, right? I have respect for those type of people. But in saying that though, at the same time, right? Like, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 on this video. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 on this video, like I've been doing. Like, you people, a lot of them, right? Say one thing and then they go and do the next. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is that, like, okay, one, I try to not be that type of person in general, and two, back to the whole subconscious mind, right? Like, and like I just said with childhood, right? Like a lot of us watch these people growing up, and some people even, shit. I can even say you admire these people to a certain point, right? But then I know I can speak for me. I get to a certain age where it's like, okay, like, am I gonna always be listening to this type of music? Am I gonna are you gonna always take what these people say to heart, right? Like, are you gonna always take shit at face value, right? And for me, that's a no, bro. That's a no. So, and I find it interesting, right? Like, because I live my own life, so motivational videos, whatever people are gonna call it. He just has a bunch of videos up on thing. He ain't do shit, whatever, this and that. People are entitled to their own opinion, right? But it's like, I know for me, like, it's interesting. It's interesting how time goes, bro. Time flies, man. And in other words, what I'm trying to say is, it's interesting to see how far morals, values, and principles go, right? When you're trying to when you're on the path of checking down goals, right? Trying to get shit done. It's interesting to see how far those three things go, right? So, like for example, right? Like, I'm playing devil's advocate here, right? Like, well, it's not even really devil's advocate. It's like facts, bro. Like, people that aren't gonna want to work on themselves, bro, they're gonna just, and see people that are working on themselves, they're gonna try to find any type of excuse to tell themselves that's not it, right? That's they're gonna try and tell themselves a bunch of shit, bro, just because they can't do it, because they can't change the way they feel. They can't change a certain thought they have, bro. This shit doesn't have to be rocket science. I say this in a lot of my videos, bro. In terms of trying to stay the course, right? Trying to stay level-headed, trying to do what you think is best for you, right? Like, truly do what you think is best for you. It doesn't have to be. It can be binary, right? But adding fuel to the fire, that doesn't have to be binary, right? You have other options, man. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, 10 minutes, man. And I want to get back to the whole childhood idol type of thing, right? Like, you look up to these people for such a long period of time, and then, I'm to my own opinion, bro. People are gonna say what they want. It's my opinion. Then you start seeing these people, like I was saying, you look at these people for such a long period of time, and then you start seeing these people backtrack, right? Trying to do what I'm doing, right? And it's like, and I'm talking like on all sorts of levels. Physically, spiritually, right? So then, back to the whole subconscious mind, right? And it's like people look up to these people for so long, and it's like It doesn't have to be rocket science, right? If you're watching these people for such long period of time, for such a long period of time, we 20 deep, we 20 deep, balls. Type of shit, right? So, yeah, man, I just want to talk about that a little bit. The whole constructing your own thought forms and trying to use whatever. I might as well just add that in this video, which I'm talking about right now, right? That's just one example. And then you have the news, right? That's another one. It's like, for example, like find like the news, right? Trying to find other outlets that are gonna have more value, right? Like to watch it. Like you get to a certain point in your life, it's like, I know for me, right? Like I get tired of listening to the same dumb shit over and over and over again, right? So that's the whole other thing about man. Like, well, like in a way, like I'm speaking to men specifically right now, right? Manning up, and not just manning up, bro. Like working out, but manning up, right? Changing your thought form, changing and constructing your own thought forms, right? And from what you're looking at, right? And not always just taking what you heard and running with it. I already talked about this in one of my other videos. Don't believe everything you hear, see it for yourself. I already made a video on. I should actually add that video onto this one when I drop this video. I already kind of spoke on it a little bit. But that's another example, the news, right? A lot of people have iPhones, bro, have phones, Samsungs, all these different type of phones. Used to not trying to be there's no excuse to not being able to find better news coverage on your phone or something, right? Opposed to the TV. If you're not trying to be hearing bullshit all the time, right? So I just wanted to speak about that a little bit. That's just another example, right? So we have celebrities, we have the news, right? And then we have social media kind of go in the news, but adding fuel to the fire, right? And then we can go with people, right? Not necessarily surrounding yourself with. That's another big one, bro. Surrounding yourself with people, right? Because then you really adding fuel to the fire if you surrounding yourself with motherfuckers, right? Like, cause now you're not just listening. Now you're not just listening to something. You're seeing it. You're hearing it, and like you're physically there with it, right? So being aware of that, right? And not underestimating the power of right repetition, time, doing something over and over consistently, right? And that's the whole thing I'm talking about. That's the whole thing when I say in my videos, it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. I give you a lot of examples in this video right here, right? But not underestimating the power of time, right? Who you're surrounding yourself with, right? I say that in a lot of my videos. And what you're listening to, right? Like I said, my bad, I'm going against the elements right now. But what you're listening to, right? Fuck, man. Subconscious mind go deep, bro. It's interesting. Like, I even be talking about it right now, and I'm like starting to see shit, right? That's what I like with me. Like, it's like doesn't matter what I do. I'm always gonna have that. It's like I kind of have that energy about me that like I want you to come along too, right? So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that a little bit in this video. It's kind of windy. I don't know if I'm making that. I have other shit to do too. But when you guys watch this video, I hope you enjoy it when you watch it. I'll chat to y'all soon. Peace.